Pakistan civil war after Imran Khan's arrest. A closer look at the various actors in Pakistan and their motivations reveals a complex scenario. 1. Army. For the first time in a long while, the Pakistan Army's invincibility and untouchability have come into question. Protesters are doubting its noble intentions, as it is now being held responsible for the average Pakistani's economic and political hardships. The Army's interference in politics has further eroded public trust, and it must now be held accountable. While there have been internal power struggles in the past, these have generally been resolved, leading to unity within the ranks. However, the current situation is different. The army is experiencing a vertical split, with soldiers and officers defying orders and expressing opposing views regarding Imran Khan. The extent of this divide and whether the top brass can reconcile these differences remains to be seen. Imran Khan has become a divisive topic of discussion among army personnel, and pro and anti-IC factions can easily be identified in social gatherings. The future actions of the army are uncertain. It could choose to become a more entrenched and repressive player in the short term, disregarding public opinion. Alternatively, it may begin to fear the adverse consequences of disregarding public sentiment and adjust its approach accordingly. Overall, the army's response to the situation will shape the course of events in the ongoing civil conflict. 2. Protesters. It is folly to think that all protesters are supporters of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) party. This protest has been in the making for a long time. The cost of living crisis has frustrated the average Pakistani beyond their ability to cope. It is both an economic protest and a political one. It's important to remember that Khan only secured 32% of the votes in 2018, so not everyone is a die-hard fan of the captain. However, there is a fatigue with instability. Under relatively stable economic conditions, civil strife was not inevitable, especially not of the magnitude we are witnessing on the streets today. 3. Politicians. In the pre-Imran Khan era, many party leaders and former prime ministers had been jailed by their opponents, whether rightfully or wrongfully. They patiently waited for their turn, as there was a delicate political equilibrium between the two dynasties. Khan disrupted this equilibrium with his populist approach. The seeds of the present strife can be traced back to X's plan to politically eliminate his opponents. Initially, he relied on unwavering support from the army. When that support was not forthcoming, he attempted to find a pliant army chief. However, astute politicians like Zardari and Nawaz saw through these designs and understood his intentions. Their response: to foil Imran Khan's plan, it was necessary for him to become a part of the existing system. If he had done so, there would have been no Pakistan Democratic Movement (PDM), or vote of no confidence against him. However, his insecurity, coupled with an overconfidence that he could manipulate the system with a pliant army chief and populism, brought Pakistan to a point of no return. Imran Khan's opponents desire a return to the old equilibrium. Even if the army occasionally leans toward one side, imposes martial law, or remains neutral, it will not be tied to a single demagogue who is determined to eliminate them. This unusual alliance between old-school politicians and generals has been formed as a result. 4. Diaspora. Amidst all of this, there is a vocal and influential diaspora that supports Imran Khan's populist and nationalist rhetoric. Their role will be crucial in garnering international attention to the issues surrounding Imran Khan and ensuring his physical safety. If this strife persists, they will mobilize international opinion and resources, while shaping a narrative favorable to Imran Khan. They already dominate the social media space, and it's evident to many Indians why the international media has treated Imran Khan with kid gloves.